Salarah Starre is a UK-based advanced law of attraction teacher trainer, coach, public speaker, and leading wellness expert. She will share life-changing wisdom about the law of attraction and how you can use this powerful universal law to build a foundation for bigger and bolder manifesting results. It is time to create the life you deserve, and with Salarah's help, you will.
And a very, very warm welcome to Manifesting Made Easy with myself, Salarah Starre, coming to you all the way from the very wet and windy Winchester in the south of England. You would never know that it was summer right here, right now, but nonetheless, all lovely and cozy. And it's really nice to be in this space to share with you some further wisdom and knowledge to help you up your level with your manifestations. So I am your law of attraction coach and your spiritual mentor, and I help you master your manifestations and your life. And we are on a little bit of a mini journey right now, discussing the law of attraction and abundance and prosperity of every kind. So if you haven't had a chance to go back and listen to the last podcast, then I would take a little listen to that one, because they're all going to kind of build upon each other. And today we are going to be taking a little bit of a deeper dive into the frequency and the higher vibration, which some might call the love vibration. We have two vibrations in the universe predominantly, and one is the vibration of fear and one is the vibration of love. When we are manifesting from the vibration of fear, which is need or greed or desperation of any kind, then our manifestations tend to be a little less effective, if you like, or we might get the opposite of what we want, or we might not get what we want at all. Or if we do get what we want, it might be troublesome and take a lot longer to get to us. If we start to learn to connect with and align with the vibration of love, we are absolutely in the divine flow. Everything we want and need comes to us at the perfect time and space sequence. We are present and we absolutely enjoy the time leading up to our desired manifestations. And the journey becomes a lot more fun and a lot easier as well. We step more into a space of creativity and curiosity. And that's when we start to experience the magic of life and notice the miracles that are already around us, that the universe has already blessed us in multiple ways. And now with our manifestations, when we connect with the vibration of love, we can accelerate them so that they come to us quicker. But like I say, in the perfect time and space sequence. But also when we're vibrating on the higher rungs of the emotional vibration ladder, if you like, then we also trust that what is ours will always come to us, and what isn't ours will go by us. And actually, you know what, we are okay with that, because we realize that we don't want to push and force anymore. We want to be in a state of just allowing everything to just be as it comes to me. I love that song. I think that one's Alexia Chalun. Have a little listen to that one, because it really does get you in a state of allowing. It's absolutely beautiful. So let's dive a little bit deeper then into the love vibration. So in the love vibration, all of our actions are based on love, and our manifestations take on a completely different energetic frequency. And this is a space where we understand that we are all one. And what we give out, we get back. And we want to make sure that we don't receive our manifestation if it means it's going to harm anybody else in the process. So we're very aware and very mindful. We work our magic, if you like, from integrity and from grace. So we basically feel the connection of everyone and everything around us. And we also begin to really remember who we truly are. So we step into our life purpose. So our manifestations generally tend to be around what our soul has come to do here in this lifetime. Our manifestations tend to be around, how can I be of service? What is my purpose in this lifetime? And we want to spend our time making a difference in some way or another. So manifestation in this space is so much easier, and the life of our dreams really can become our reality. This is when we start to notice the universe is communicating to us through number sequences. We start to get messages through songs, We start to feel more heart-based and more connected, and everything comes to us with so much less effort, so much more ease and grace, because we feel like we are in the energetic flow of the universe. So to summarize, living in this beautiful love vibration means living from the heart. And many of us, unfortunately, have suffered so many heartfelt wounds that we've closed off our heart and we live more in the head. And then we wonder why it takes so much longer for our manifestations to come to us. So you will quite often hear me talk about deeper healing and shadow work and working on patterns and programs and parts integration and soul retrieval and all these different things. Not to be completely woo-wee, wacky and out there, but actually all of these things play a crucial role in our energetic frequency, because like one of my teachers, Christoph Melchizedek, says, our frequency is the currency that we bring to the world. And right now you are vibrating on a specific frequency, which is made up of all of your past patterns, your past programs, your beliefs, your ancestral lineage, all sorts of different things right here, right now is making the vibration that you know as you right now. So in order to increase and maximize your manifesting potential, it would only make sense then to go in and do some of the deeper work, a deeper healing, not to get lost in there either, by the way. So I just want to make this really clear. A lot of people get lost in shadow work and stay there perpetually and wonder why they never move forward, because all of their energy and attention is focused on healing the shadow and not creating. So it is a fine balance. So I like to work with people to create that balance of releasing shadow and creating. And as we're creating this beautiful, wonderful life, we might then notice belief patterns come up or feelings come up. And it's about knowing how to navigate those as they come in order to clear them, to be able to become a more powerful manifestor in the process. So according to the universal energetic laws, we know that we create what we think. So as far as I understand it, there are no man-made rules or laws, because when we are in this higher vibrational flow, we absolutely trust the energetic flow of things. So we step out of the 3D matrix and, like I said, the man-made limitations, if you like, and we step into something a lot more expansive where there is no ceiling, there is no glass ceiling. We can be, do, or have pretty much anything we desire. It's learning to unlock the levels, which is part of the amazing game of life, if you want to call it that. I quite often visualize life as being a little bit like a computer game, and it's about learning to unlock different levels and get the treasures of all the levels that you are on and overcome the challenges of the levels that you're on. And then once you've overcome the challenges, you can then move up to the next level, and then you kind of almost start again, but on a higher frequency. So once again, you can unlock new treasures and gifts and unlock new challenges that can make you stronger and more powerful. And each time you unlock a new level, you basically raise your vibrations to the higher rungs of the emotional ladder, which means you vibrate on this higher frequency. So, you know, life in that respect, it can be a fun game if we choose to see it that way, rather than it being this heavy, oppressive energy. We can, instead of us, you know, saying, well, I can't do this, we can say, right, show me how, I wonder how, and we can step into that lovely space. I mentioned it briefly before, of curiosity, of, oh, okay, I wonder what would happen if, and then when we come to life with that beautiful energy and essence of curiosity, we come from a purer vibration, which means we're more likely then to experience more of what we desire and attract more of our manifestations into our lives. So it is all about love. It must be love, love, love. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best. I ought to really just make all of my shows into a karaoke, actually, because as I'm teaching and as I'm sharing with you, all these songs come into my head. But it is all about love. And so how can I learn to love myself more? How can I learn to love others more? How can I learn to be more in that vibration of love and compassion and peace and understanding and grace, and take responsibility for myself and have healthy boundaries? It's like, oh my word, the list goes on and on and on. And I'm not saying this to overwhelm you. I'm saying this to show you that there is a lot that goes on with regards to activating the law of attraction. And what we can do is say to the universe, what is my next step? Show me. What is my next step? What is it that I need to do? What is it that I need to heal? What is it that I need to clear? What is it that what action do I need to take in order to realize this dream? And actually working with the universe as this beautiful, divine, magnetic source to guide you every step along the way. So in powerful manifesting, whether it's manifesting abundance, prosperity, love, health, it is very, very important to be present. Now, I know that's going to sound a little bit cliched, but being present in this moment is probably going to be one of your most important foundations to heart-led, high vibrational manifestation. Because when you're present and you absolutely stay in the moment and appreciate all the little things, then when the big things come into your life, your gratitude and appreciation will absolutely be multiplied. So, and this is something actually, complete transparency is something that I have been working on for a long time. And it's such a great reminder to me. They do actually say that you need to learn what you're teaching. So there you go. What I'm teaching you is actually all the stuff that I work on in myself as well. So being present. So being present right here, right now, you know, noticing what is going on around you, noticing the feeling of your clothes on your body, noticing the sounds in the room, noticing everything that you can see around you, and just knowing that right here, right now, you're completely safe and the universe absolutely has your back, and everything you need, you have right here in this moment. And imagine if we could stay in this moment all the time, we would always completely trust that we're safe and that we are taken care of and that actually we are completely and utterly blessed. But one of the main conversations I want to have with you today to fully, truly activate the law of attraction, well, a huge chunk of it anyway, is the beautiful ancient art of space clearing and Feng Shui. I've been into Feng Shui since around about 2003. And I've always used it as part of my law of attraction practice. I'm definitely not a Feng Shui expert by any stretch of the imagination, but I do love it. And I do know that it absolutely works. And Feng Shui is 33% of the law of attraction and whether it works in your life. So 33% of the law of attraction depends on your home environment. Yep, that is pretty mind-blowing, my friends. So whilst our thoughts and emotions and beliefs and attitude, they're all super, super important. And it's important that we don't forget about the role that our environment plays on shaping our manifestations. It is really, really important to put energy and attention into your very living 3D vision board that you are calling your home. This is your 3D vision board. Every picture, every statue or ornament or piece of paper is vibrating on a specific frequency. And that frequency is either a low vibrational frequency, neutral, or high vibrational frequency. And your subconscious mind is drinking up your environment, whether you are focusing on it or not, absolutely everything in it. So the piles of paper on your desk, the clothes piling high in the laundry room, the disorganized airing cupboard, perhaps, the loft that is just so jam-packed. I mean, in Feng Shui, the loft represents your headspace, and having a really clear loft also helps to clear the head. It's really interesting how your physical environment is a representation of you and your life. So I would say one of the most important things to do is to get into your environment and start doing some of the clearing. Because many of us most of us are completely unaware that 1/3 of what we attract is driven by our surroundings. So yeah, keeping a positive mindset is essential when practicing the law of attraction, of course, because we attract what we put out into the world. So that's why maintaining a healthy mental attitude will manifest what you want, but your environment is going to be a massive, huge chunk of that. So if you're walking around your home and you're feeling overwhelmed and you're feeling negative, and your environment leaves you feeling heavy, you know, it's going to then impact your vibration. It's going to make you feel overwhelmed, sluggish, behind, put upon. And if you think about the law of attraction, all of that energy then vibrates and pulsates from your energetic field, and then you attract more of which you are feeling and experiencing, which 9 times out of 10, if you're feeling that, is completely out of alignment with what you are wanting to create in your life. So that's kind of like misalignment and miscreating. So what you could do, if it feels right for you, of course, is you could just take a look. Some people I work with are super, super organized. Their cutlery's all facing the same way. And other people I work with, they might be up to their eyeballs because, you know, it feels like their home is just completely, you know, disorganized, if you like. And all I will say is just start with somewhere. I mean, I'm relatively organized, but I'm just looking now and I'm thinking there is actually a pile of stuff that's just gathered on my sofa because I haven't had time to put it away. So after this podcast, I'm going to do that because it is important. You know, if there's loads of stuff piled everywhere, your subconscious mind picks up on disorganization, and then you have undercurrents of feeling overwhelmed and stuff like that. So that may be a really good space for you to start, because so many of us are doing everything right when it comes to manifesting, and we can't quite figure out why we're still not attracting the life that we desire. So when it comes to Feng Shui, the first thing I would say, there's loads to it, by the way, so you may want to get a lovely book on it or, you know, something like that. But what you might want to do is take a little look at your surroundings and notice if there's any newspapers. I would literally just throw them straight in the bin, because those are usually negative headlines, and that's absolutely no good. But like I say, also things like piles of paper or stuff ready to go to the charity shop. You know, it's really as important to either have a good clear out or really take a look. Like right now, think about your home if you're not there, or if you are in your home right now, just look around you. Is this the 3D vision board that you would like to create? Do you have beautiful pictures on the wall that help you create what it is that you want to experience in your life? There's so many ways that we can shift energy in our homes. I mean, this is just kind of like, you know, one example of it. So I would say is, you know, take a look at what's going on. But also one quick tip, because I don't want to make this whole podcast about Feng Shui. It's just an invitation for you to have a little investigate into it yourself. But your entrance hall is what invites good into your home and into your life. Your house is known as the mouth of your home, and it either invites good energy or negative energy in. That's why a lot of people who work with the art of Feng Shui will make sure that that's always clean, all the cobwebs are always cleared away, there's no clutter by the front door, and that when you open the door, it's easy, there's no obstructions, so good can flow into your life. So with that, just remember that every time you open any door, you can say to the universe, I'm opening wonderful new doors of opportunity into my life. Because, you know, it's so important that if you are in the process of attracting good, that there is a good passage, a good energy, that you can invite that prosperity in. You want to be an environment that triggers feelings of joy, of pride, of relaxation, because those then help to calibrate your whole energetic field and then change what you are attracting. So say, for example, if you have things in your home that are broken, dead plants, a worn out doormat that you bought years ago, a lawn that's desperate need of help, you know, that's not going to entice and invite good energy in and around you. And that's what's so important, because it can just leave you feeling deflated and depressed. So even if you are really super, super tidy, you can still say, right, what drawer can I have a little good clear out? What charity shop can I, you know, bless with some of my old clothes? What is the next step that I can do? And, you know, are the pictures in my home representing what it is that I want to create? So I'm going to leave you with that today. So I just wanted to touch on the next thing that you can do to really help your law of attraction journey when it comes to inviting in prosperity into your life. And remember, you can affirm every single day, I am open and I am receptive to all good. Not some, not a little, but all good. And I welcome in abundance of every kind. The universe blesses me in so many wonderful ways. Great doors of opportunity are always opening for me. And I am in the divine flow. And when we start to say affirmations like this every single day, you'll notice how you shift your energy, how you shift your frequency. So when you start working with the energy of your home, when you start working with the energy of your mind, you are working with a big chunk of what activates the law of attraction. Anyway, my friends, it's been really, really beautiful to be with you. Once again, thank you so much for taking time out to listen. If you wouldn't mind liking and sharing with somebody that might need a little bit of a magical boost right now, look at the show notes, follow me on Instagram, send me a little hi. If you want to book a call to see if my one-to-one coaching would be beneficial to you, then reach out Salarah at salarahstarre.com. But have the most beautiful day, and sending bundles and bundles of love your way. Take care. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening. Salarah Starre will be back next week with great insights into the law of attraction. In the meantime, please visit salarahstarre.com.